We're live, pal.
Okay, here we are. I will now be known as the man. I can't even, I had words for it. I will now be known as the man who was stupid enough to bet against Patrick Mahomes. So you can call me, yeah. But why tell the fans, all 75 of them, why we are here tonight?
Well, since you lost the bet,
I did.
You have to drink a beer that you despise, and I get to drink a beer that I like.
Yes. Should we get right into it?
Yes. So I'll reveal what I picked. I decided to make it extra bad for you. I picked a beer that I like and I know that you don't like.
For your beer?
Yes. So
That I don't like?
I'm pretty sure you don't like it. I like it, and I said I'll double down on his displeasure. So what I chose, I didn't want anything too high in alcohol, so I chose a good old 312.
You're right. That one, eh. As MJF would say, mid. So yeah, definitely. When I was thinking of was open, which is seasonal.
Mhm.
But well, you know my choice, but I'll show it to the millions and the millions. This is what Chris Dunn chose for me. An absolutely vile concoction.
Oh boy. I had the sip of that once and I didn't think it was the worst thing ever, but it's not something I would choose to go back to ever.
I don't know if I've had like maybe I've had regular Bud Light, but if it's Bud Light is anything like that Miller Light with lime added to it, ugh, gross.
Right, right.
And look, I got not only do I have a crappy beer, but I've got a crappy baseball team.
Well, we are in line with the Reinsdorf owned teams because I have a Chicago Bulls glass here. Kind of old and worn down, but it's kind of cool.
This glass is really old. Okay, so
Crack them open.
yeah. Can you see it? Really? We were in sync without even knowing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this part. I guess I'm on my finger, but I don't want to. I want to wait till it's in the cup to taste it.
Right,
Is
right.
this gonna be green?
Wait, are we gonna smell or are we gonna bypass the smelling?
Well, we gotta pour it first.
Oh, right, right, right. Okay. All right, let's pour.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, is it green? What color is this? It's normal beer color. Why am I pouring that much? I'll probably end up. What if I actually like? What if I? What if I think it's okay? Like that King Cobra, I was like, I got it just because I thought it was gonna be awful, and it was like not half bad.
Well, if you end up liking it, what we'll do then is come June, we'll bet on the NBA Finals, and if you lose that, then you really have to have a Rolling Rock then.
Okay, that's fair. All right, let's get the nose on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad.
Well, it's definitely very limey, if nothing else.
Yeah, mine's I enjoy this. This isn't
I mean, 312 is okay, but like Oberon and
yeah.
there's a lot of other better beer. Like to me, Goose Island is like hit or miss.
Is it
Like,
ever since they were bought out, you think?
Yeah, well, what year were they? They were bought out by InBev, right?
Yeah, like 10 years ago or something, right?
Yeah, because I remember did we do their IPA for a review? I can't remember. But their
I
IPA is
I
definitely
didn't.
decent.
you might have done it by yourself.
I don't know if I have yet.
Should we have a sip?
Why am I sniffing it? It's very lemony, limey. Should we get a sip?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh God. Oh God, what the fuck is that shit? That's terrible.
This is worth it just for your reaction right there.
Well, you've heard of Malort face. That was Bud Light Lime face. Holy shit. And I'm gonna go for, well, I might as well go for another. Now I gotta do it properly because I did the quickie. Now I really gotta torture myself. Oh,
Is that the most adverse reaction you've had to a beer while reviewing it? Is there a worse one?
I think that's it. I mean, not even Bud Ice. Oh, you know what might be right equal to it is my reaction to St. Pauli girl, because that one just ugh. But
Right.
let's ugh. But I'm gonna at least finish my glass full and then dump it out.
Yeah.
Now what? Oh, that's so bad. What is that? Who drinks that?
To me, this is like one of the best beers to have like on a summer day at like a backyard barbecue.
Oh yeah. Well, I like. Well, what is that like? Right around the 5% session mark?
Yeah, it's 4.2.
Oh, that's a good session beer. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess for a session beer, I might give it another try. Where's the
Yeah.
alcohol
Well,
on this?
it's definitely miles ahead of what you're drinking right now.
Oh my God. Light lager. This is probably around 4.5. If it's an, yeah, this is really awful. You made a great choice for a beer that I would hate.
Well, when the NBA finals come around, we'll do this again. We'll do this bet again, okay?
Okay. Oof. Well, I can. No, it's not going to be the Bulls or Lakers.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be.
I
I think
swear to. If it's the, I don't care who it is. If it's the Clippers, I cannot bet. I will not bet on the Clippers ever.
it won't be the Clippers. I'm guessing the final four teams will be well,
Boston.
Boston and Milwaukee in the East, and then in the West, I guess there's three teams. If Golden State get together, I gotta put them in there. Phoenix now, obviously, and Denver. I think of those five teams, yeah.
I'm just. I'm because I gotta finish this glass at least. That's fair. I can't wait. Oh God. I am really having this is absolutely terrible. Especially I hate lime. And the lime you could say the lime comes through very boldly.
You know what I should have made you do as well is go get some tortilla chips with a hint of lime. Have that with that.
That would be mean.
I think Tostitos makes those actually. I don't care for it.
Yeah, but lime is very popular with with the Spanish people like a lot of lime. At least
Yeah.
it seems like they do if you go down that aisle. I don't know.
I like lime in certain scenarios, but not in my beer and not in my tortilla chips.
Now I don't I this is from Meltzer, so I don't want to say if it's true or not. But according to the rumor and innuendo, for Dan or for Brian Danielson to get his match, he has to drink a Bud Light Lime.
Man, that might just not be worth going after the world title, you know?
I would make that a stipulation if I was booking.
That would be great. MJF will be like, Brian Danielson, in order to get a shot at my title, you have to drink the most mid beer there is. Bud Light Lime! And Danielson just has this horrible look on his face, like, oh God. He's like, I'll wrestle Satnam Singh with both arms tied behind my back before I'll drink Bud Light Lime.
Oh, that could be another stipulation.
His only chance to win that is to distract the ref and repeatedly kick the giant in the balls, get him to the ground and put him in some sort of neck lock that with his legs. All right, I'm getting way out of hand with this. So, on the scale of 1 to 10, where do you rank Bud Light Lime?
Negative 83. But yet I'm drinking it, but I'm not gonna drink the rest of it.
I give this a 7. I think it's just a good session beer. I drink this. I would drink this any day of the week. I really like it. So this has been a good video for me, not for you.
I'm gonna need a session with a therapist after this.
You're gonna have to go to beer therapy.
So if this feud with the Mysterios and Dominic oh no, they won't be, if it's WrestleMania, he won't be able to ruin Easter.
Oh man.
Because he ruined Christmas and he ruined Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And
man.
Unless they do something.
Well, you know what? They got to keep it going past WrestleMania because they gotta when they gotta pay this off is Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, I like that. Or maybe Ray can ruin St. Patrick's Day for Finn.
That would be great. I would love to see that.
People don't I mean, the angle is silly, but I don't think I hate it.
I think it's entertaining. I think the stuff with Dom and Rhea Ripley is really good. And I thought Dominic was kind of just like just lost in the shuffle there for a while. There wasn't anything really special about him, but this angle's done a lot for him.
Well, the whole, he was in prison for 2 hours and he's like, prison changes a man. And people, the whole thing, people take it so seriously. They're commenting, oh, you weren't even in prison for 2 hours. You don't know what you're talking about.
There's
that's the joke, buddy.
They gotta find footage of him in prison and show him he's in like the jail on Andy Griffith or something like that. It's something super innocent.
Unless maybe they'll do another angle like with him and Alcatraz, like Piper.
Oh, that would be great. I'm sure they should do that. That'd be fun.
Smelling it. I'm a weird guy. I'm smelling this terrible beer, but I gotta finish the glass. But the rest of the shit is going right down the drain.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow I'm gonna do the Coors Light.
Well, that'll taste like a craft brew compared to that.
I remember Coors Light being like at least serviceable when I was younger.
Right.
But I'm not gonna do it now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have a taste of that bourbon.
Yeah, you gotta wash that taste out of your mouth of Bud Light Lime.
That's a good one. I don't know if you'll ever start getting into whiskey, but that Maker's regular or the 46 is a very good wheat bourbon.
Mm-hmm. So I've been really I'm really been getting into playing Madden and
Ooh.
I'm learning so much about plays and formations and stuff that I'm convinced within a year I could be an offensive coordinator for a high school football team. But then I'd probably draw up a bunch of plays where the quarterback throws an interception after interception, and then I'd get beat up by a bunch of jocks, and I'd have to retire.
Well, I mean, if Hackett can somehow get another job, why not you?
I'm convinced that I could have at least gotten one or two more wins with that Broncos team than Hackett.
Man, well, he should have been that after that first game, not not trusting your whatever $250 million a year quarterback
Yeah,
to make that play, and then probably that made Wilson's confidence go down, and then the season was just dead
yeah.
after that.
That's the whole thing that should have been of the season. It's just like we got to put the ball in his hands on big plays and get his confidence back because that's the only way we're gonna progress and get better. But
Terrible. Well, I hope he does better next. Can't do much worse.
yeah, well, I think with Sean Payton being there, it's gonna be better, you know. Oh, kitty.
Angel, say hi. She
Hi,
likes that
Angel.
little perch. Angel. Yeah. She follows me everywhere, and then she runs upstairs and she flops, and she she always shows me her tummy. That's how much she trusts me.
Oh,
That means the cat
that's a
really
good sign.
trusts you when they flip on their back and show their tummy.
Oh yeah, that's the same with dogs. It's like when they do that, it's like, oh, that's ultimate trust. Izzy wouldn't do that when we first got her, and then after a little while, it's just like every time.
Well, you gotta bring. What if Izzy? What if? Yeah, what if she was in a watching or in a video, and then she saw one of Buck or Angel? Would she like going nuts or no?
Uh, I don't know if that through the screen. If she saw him like through a window or something, that might go drive her nuts. One time, squirrels are the ones that drive her really nuts. One time, my dad put on a YouTube video that's like a close up of a squirrel out in the wild, and Izzy was just she started freaking out then.
Oh, did you? We've gone completely off the rails,
We
but we
have,
always do.
this is really off the rails. It's been fun
But
though.
did you? Where? Oh, did he? You? I can't. What's the guy's name? Helwani. Him and
Ariel
Tony
Helwani,
Khan,
yeah.
like they have big heat.
Well, I get the point. It's just like so apparently, and I never knew this. You know, he used to cover, and he still does cover MMA. Apparently, he was paid by the UFC, and nobody knew about it.
Oh damn.
So now that he's like going on SmackDown and stuff, it's like ruining his credibility as a legit journalist. You know,
Hmm.
he's taking
Oh,
payouts from
but
these companies that he's supposed to be objective about.
damn. Oh,
So
well, did you see what in the you know what he called Tony Khan?
he called him a snowman.
Yes, meaning
Oh yeah. No, well, you know what? At this point, with all the jokes, I kind of believe that Tony's doing something. You can't
yeah,
run a wrestling company and two sports teams without having some sort of stimulant
a little
driving you
a little
24/7.
assistance. I mean, he always is like, wow.
You
Oh,
know?
who was the dude that? What I can't think of the guy's name that ran the company, and he died covered in Vaseline and cocaine. They did a dark side on him. The
Oh, oh, oh.
UWF.
Oh yeah, he ran the UWF. Here, I'll Google it real quick. You
The
can,
Google machine.
yeah, come on, phone. There you go. Herb Abrams.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that guy was nuts. I mean, Tony Khan's a lot, but he's miles better than him. But he does have a little bit of the zany gene in him.
there's
But you know what? You need that to be in the wrestling business and be successful. You got to be a little bit crazy.
I
Like
mean,
the most subdued booker ever was probably Jerry Jarrett.
well, even Vince, because everybody talks about how Vince doesn't sleep. Well, if he doesn't sleep, then he might be.
Oh yeah, yeah, he seems like he'd be a prime coke addict. You know, I there's an old guy I know that he told me that it was easier to get off of coke than it is to quit cigarettes because he's in his 70s and he's still smoking.
Oh, I believe it.
And
My
I
mother is still smoking.
yeah,
She better not say too much bad. She asked me what beer, but I'm gonna tell her she has to watch like everybody else.
right. Cool. Well,
She knows her way around the computer pretty good.
that's good. Yeah, there's my dad, I don't want to, he's in his late 60s and he's really up on technology and really into it. And he knows people that are like 10 years younger than him that are like, don't know their way around a computer and don't like that are just kind of anti-technology. And I just think I think it's kind of funny.
Oh, I love technology.
Yeah. Well,
Napoleon Dynamite shout out.
yeah, that's a fun
Okay.
movie.
Oh,
Should we wrap this up?
yeah, I probably the fellow at the Jewel said try to keep it shorter because I don't think we kept this one shorter. But he watches it the because I'm always shouting him out the liquor store manager at my Jewel.
Oh, nice.
That's Don
Hello,
that's Dante Johnson for those who don't know.
Dante Johnson from the Jewel in Woodstock.
Yep. But yeah, let's wrap.
All
What
right.
is this? Yeah, let's
Well, in a couple weeks from now, we'll both pick a beer that we enjoy, and we won't
yeah.
have to go through misery until June.
That was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, that was a
That was
bad beer.
that was like a bass. I'm having trouble talking. That was like a Bastion Booger Mabel match.
Oh God. Wait, did they ever wrestle? That sounds horrible.
I don't know.
I don't even think Vince would have the guts to book that match.
Okay,
Oh man.
we
All
can
right. So good stuff,
yeah,
and we'll be back in 2 weeks with a good beer. Maybe we'll do an
an
IPA.
enjoyable view
Yeah.
or enjoyable brew.
Yes. Yes.
We can keep palavering. We'll just stop the recording.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Say goodbye, Kurt.
Goodbye, friends.
Bye.